Hey guys, and welcome to part 6 of my Austria guide. Picking up where we left off, we were about to get into some wars. After reconsideration, I'm thinking I'm not going to go revolutionary. I'll give you some reasons why later. I'm going to go ahead and move my army in position, and I'm going to get ready to attack. So I'm going to need to attack Stettin so I can get closer to the Teutonic Order, because I'm planning to reform into Prussia, and I need these provinces of Königsberg, Ermland, and Danzig. And now that I'm at admin 20, I can also state a few more things, get some more money. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war with Stettin. And I'll call in Poland just to make sure he gets a truce. My plan is to just make the Teutons annul treaties with Russia, and then I can attack them straight on. I've been dumping quite a few points into becoming the Pope. 31% chance is pretty high for that. Like, still probably won't get it, but we'll see. Decent chance. I'm just kind of getting into that 20 technologies right now. Again, my plan is just was to have the Teutons annul treaties with Russia. That's all I'm going to do, and then just let them out of the war. And of course, this was a cleansing of heresy war. Always use that CB. It will help you out a ton. Oh, there we go. A wise choice indeed. They selected me as the papal controller, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I will do this negative 10% aggressive expansion impact. I'm going to go ahead and grab full annexation here from Stettin, and should be good. And I'd like to just in case, select all the provinces you want in war. I'm going to call Poland in, and I don't want there to be any chance that he doesn't hand them over. I'm going to go ahead and call this war on Lubeck, cleansing of heresy, and call in Poland. And no co-belligerents, because I doubt I can even take all of him in one war, right? I'm starting to think in these wars about completing Prussian objectives, right? Because I'm planning to tag switch. I'm trying not to take like any co-belligerent provinces or anything like that. Or sorry, I'm trying to not take any non-co-belligerating provinces, because aggressive expansion is going to be a bit of an issue, and at some point I'm probably just going to say forget it, and just attack like an animal. But I'm going to chill. Probably will do that in like 20 years when I get closer to kind of that Tech 23 area. I do plan to recruit. I need to recruit more ships, but for now, this should be good enough to at least let me cross the water to get into Denmark's land. I'm going to upgrade my ships first. Always make sure your ships are upgraded before you take them into combat. Not that I'm the best person to give advice on ships. Alright, integrated Milan is good. I'm just about to get this reform done so I can get more GovCap. I can probably start to just state a few more things like Milan's territory. Again, I'm trying to be strategic about what provinces I take in the war. I know I need to form a German nation as well. So I know I need Lubeck or Hamburg, so I might as well just take Lubeck. I'm going to try to white peace out everyone else in the war. Again, I don't want long truces, but there's definitely people I want to be taking provinces from in the HRE. One of our main focuses is we kind of weren't planning to do this type of, you know, run, as mentioned, so we're way behind on where we should be as far as conquering all Europe, so I kind of have to take quite a bit in a short amount of time. Just white piecing out anyone that's not Lubeck. Again, at some point I'll probably just be like a crazy person and take everything, you know, co-belligerent or not, but I'm not there yet. And it looks like I can get my government reform. Of course, this is an obvious one. Get the GovCap. All right, and I got out all the people I really care to get out of this war. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take probably just about everything I can. Looks like I can fully annex Lubeck here. So yeah, just gonna fully annex Lubeck, and that should be good. As mentioned, I have a bit of GovCap room now, so I'm going to go ahead and state a few things. Having a state and territories map mode can be super useful. You want to leave a bit of room. Don't go straight to your GovCap limit, right? As I go straight to my GovCap limit. Yeah, I'm like 30 off. I should have not stated so much, but that's okay. We'll build some courthouses. And I would recommend, if you're doing something like this, you definitely need to look on a separate monitor to see what the Prussia missions are like, or just go into like a normal game and look at what the Prussia missions are like, because you're gonna want them all completed the second that you form Prussia, because you're not going to stay Prussia for even a day. I'm going to gear up to do a quick war with Savoy. I need to get rid of him to form Seed Piedmont. Which, by the way, I'm totally butchering how you say that. Alright, declaring war on Savoy here, cleansing of heresy. Go ahead. And again, I'm going to call in the, I want to say the Ottomans. I'm going to call in Poland. You go ahead and white piece out anyone that's not the main war guy again. I'm trying to keep +5 advisors where I can. Especially an admin. I'm going to start preparing to go to Spain as my next war. And I'm just trying to get in range to get the Grand Palace of Bangkok at some point. That's the whole point of attacking Spain. Make sure to white piece out anyone that's not the main war guy again. Especially like Frankfurt. So I know I need that province later. Alright. Gonna go ahead and fully annex Savoy. Looks good. Alright, gonna go ahead and end war with Castile. And always be building your courthouses, which is possible. Looks like I built every courthouse possible, so that's good. Right now I have no possible rivals. And when I form Prussia, I'm going to need possible rivals. So, this is painful, but what I'm going to do is not embrace the next institution. And then it'll let me have rivals. And so really my only objective here is just expanding my reach. So I'm basically just going to take one province. That way I can actually do it again like in a short time. I'm just going to take the one province and call it. So it was a super short war. Just extending that reach. I'm going to start fabricating claims on the Teutons. When you take a bunch of these provinces in Europe, like, you might want to disband some of the forts. There's just so many. So many forts. Each little nation has their own fort, basically. So I'm going to co-belligerate a bunch of people here and call my ally. And let's just jump right into it. Keep in mind, you should be free to white piece out anyone that's not co-belligerated, right? I'm just waiting to piece out Friesland. He's the last one that wasn't co-belligerated in the war. Alright, and go ahead and white piece out Friesland. So I should just have, as you see, just the co-belligerated targets now. So I'm going to grab full annexation from everyone that I co-belligerated here. And call that good. These are all required provinces, so we're definitely making our way towards our objective. As you can see, I can have a rival again. That's mostly because I am not embraced institution. I'm gonna get a claim on Stolp here in a second. And then attack him, pulling the Teutons. The reason I'm doing that is I'm pretty sure they're guaranteed by the Teutons. Yep, and I'm just gonna call the Teutons co-belligerent. You don't want to call him Poland because I'm sure he wants those lands, but I'm probably gonna call him in later. And do that sort of method. So now that I've got control of the provinces I want to take, I'm going to call them Poland. I'm just going to go ahead and declare war where this other war is still going on France. On France, I mean on Spain. Just go for it. And hopefully they'll just end this soon. All I really want is a coast. So as soon as they can give me that, I will end it. Alright, he will go ahead and give me what I want, so I'll just end that war. Just kidding, guys. That's a save scum. I'll explain why in just a second. Alright. So the reason I save scum there is I need Ermland. And I totally forgot. You actually have to have that. So yeah. Gonna do the same thing, but this time take the provinces I actually need. And, you know, get rid of this shame song. I don't want my viewers to know. I guess I can call on Poland to attack Spain. Poland just down for anything. He's a nice ally. I have to respect he's been very useful. And again, I'm not going to take anything like knowledge sharing because I'm never going to embrace this institution for like 20 years. Because I need to be able to have rivals. And for this war against Castile, I'm going to take a bunch more than I did before. One reason is I want to connect to this province for the Timbuktu Great Project. It's a super good one. It gives you less tech costs, which I'm going to need since I'm not going to be embracing the institution for a little bit. But I'm also just going and getting the furthest range I can, because that way I'm going to be in range of this Bangkok. So I can hopefully get that in a bit. So yep, just going to take that and end the war. That's that. So I'm probably just going to go back to gearing up to go another war in Europe. Kind of just that constantly attacking in Europe. Back and forth. And a good thing you can do is for this great project. Obviously, this is one of the best great projects in the game. And you can charter company to get it, but you need really good relations, and alliance also is helpful. Some favors help. I'll show you in a bit the modifiers. You need quite a good positive modifier to get it, and it's going to cost quite a bit of money too, but it does save you the trouble. So as you see, right now I have 85 of 100 provinces as well, so I'm also keeping in mind I need 50 more provinces. I just lost the Pope, so that's not ideal. Probably just going to go a little, wild with the wars here in a second. Just kind of like, basically a bunch of coalitions probably for him, but that doesn't matter. Alright, just going to go ahead and call this war. It's a lot of people, obviously, but I need to make up for lost time, more or less. Like if I had been attacking Europe since the start of the game, I wouldn't have to be so attack everyone in the game at the same time. But I am to that point right now, so they're just kind of like, you gotta make do, right? I got my trusty ally Poland to help me. And sometimes I would actually you'd like subjugate Poland because there's a mission to do it, but I didn't this game, and I'm really not even that upset about it. Just gonna declare war with this. I'm not even gonna co-belligerate because AE's whatever at this point. Coalitions will be forming, but I just need to make sure I have all the provinces I care for. I'm definitely planning to just separate peace some people and take everything, massive coalitions and stuff. So I'm just gonna separate peace cleave. But I also need Frankfurt, I know that, so I'm just gonna separate peace Frankfurt. Let's see. Let's form Germany. So I just took Frankfurt. Gonna take Augsburg and München, so that'll cover that, and then Dresden's here. So that should be good for that. So I should be able to form Germany now. Of course, that's not the main goal, but we don't care. Perfect. I don't know that I need to attack Mainz, but maybe I should just attack them to be safe. Yeah, just in case. Alright, I'm gonna peace out Bulgaria and take like 2 provinces because it feels safer. And then I'm gonna peace out the main guy for these 5 here. So probably just gonna wait to end this war until some stuff cores. Can I grab these yet, or am I gonna be overextended? I can't even grab the ball. Okay. Well, I probably could if I sever peace. Yeah, just in case. Just in case. Can I stall a little bit? Because I don't want it, like, no, they're already here. Here's that coalition we talked about. Yeah, I'm gonna just end this war. Grab everything. And yeah. So I think we got all the stuff we needed. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that I calculate everything correctly. I guess we'll just have to find out when it comes to that point.